With Brody Cress, Cheyenne East graduate and last year's runner-up in the world standing saddle bronc riding. Dan, it has been one awesome ride. I mean, you just graduated, it almost seems like you just graduated high school yesterday, and you've been on one wild ride.
Yeah, it's been good. It was good to go out to the finals and have that success and carry it over to this year. This last month, it's been a little rough trying to fight through some injuries and just get back to going, But after tonight, it's felt good. I'm going to go get on some practice horses and just continue to go and then get that fourth run ready, so I'm excited.
Was it pretty much Cheyenne Frontier Days last year that pretty much launched your career?
Yep, that first weekend there where I won Salinas and then came into Cheyenne and did good there, and then it just took off from there. I was doing good all through last year where I was winning checks, and it just kind of kept clicking, and then those big rodeos started going good, so it was awesome.
To just be on the big stage, with all the glitz and glamour, especially out there in Las Vegas, and to even just represent Cheyenne, I mean, I'm sure I was nervous to some degree, but, in other words, you have to take it like another rodeo, too.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I always tell people is I treat it like just the process, whether it's here, the NFR, just a rodeo or in the practice pen. I just try and keep it simple and keep doing the same thing. Then I don't get to fight in my head no matter what happens. Then I can just trust myself to do what I know how to, and I was nervous out there, but I expected myself to be there and to do good because I'd been riding against those guys all year, and I went out there to win, not just be there, so it was good. And it was awesome to have a whole state behind me, supporting me, and that support system, that's what got me to where I am.
Also a former state champion wrestler. How has that helped your rodeo career?
The wrestling, it's helped tremendously. Just the mental side of things, where it's just a constant battle. When you're wrestling, you're out on the mat, you don't have help from anybody. Same thing as once we get out of that chute, you never know what's going to happen. So that mental side of things, just fighting through the ups and downs. And, with wrestling, it was cutting weight, and then it might not go good, but you have to jump back and come back on the back side of the bracket and continue to go and help your team. And it's the same here. I didn't go good the first round, but I had to come back and figure things out and finish as good as I could. So the wrestling's it's helped with a lot of stuff, and I'm glad I got to do it.
I've talked with many competitors in the past, former world champions as well, who have never won Cheyenne Frontier Days, and you go and do it in your own backyard. I mean, granted, I know you came up a little short on the world title last year, but which one's harder?
I don't know. It's just every rodeo is hard, especially them big ones where you got to draw good. There's so many horses that come in there, and I mean, you're riding against the best guys in the world. Same there as the NFR, and it's just a drawing contest, and you got to use those horses even if they're bad. I've drawn decent at Cheyenne Frontier Days, maybe not the best, and the horses have still had good trips, and I've got it done. So it's hard. I mean, it's probably definitely harder at the NFR when you're riding against the top 15 for 10 days in a row, and you got to ride at the top of your game, in that building, different pressure and stuff. But Cheyenne Frontier Days, it's a different animal in itself. That atmosphere it's pretty close to NFR, where it's the biggest outdoor rodeo in the world. And not only that, riding in front of my hometown crowd and having to get it done, it was hard, but it was fun.
What do you expect this year at the Daddy of them All, which is only about a month away?
I'm expecting good things again, hopefully. We take off and, like I said, go and get on practice horses and then hit the fourth run, and it's going to be busy the rest of the summer, and I'm traveling with great guys, and I'm excited. We just actually entered it yesterday. I think it's still open. It closes on the 19th, so not sure when I'm up yet, but I'm excited for it, and hopefully it'll go good again.